Hello my horsey friends, I hope you all are doing well. A couple of weeks ago I made a small video with my horse Katitzi, small mini, and was me and her just skijoring, doing some show jumping, and it was awesome. And also the video was very popular on my social media accounts, especially on Instagram. So I thought today I make a little bit longer video because I get a few comments very often, so like questions, and I thought, yeah, I make a video and I can answer them for you. So I think first we start with having a look on the video I'm talking about, and then we start with the questions. So the number one question I get most often is what type of harness is you using, and or are you using? And I have it here. It's I don't know if you can figure. It looks just like a mess, and it's also quite. It needs a clean up, but hopefully you can't see it. But yeah, it's we can do it better. But I will try to explain, and hopefully you will understand some part of it. But how it is, and just to make it clear, you can't, buy a kit like this. Some parts I made myself. I put together a lot of different things. So we can start here with the harness part, and it's just a cheap harness with different, I think this is from something, it's a little bit different color, and here is some, yeah, it's from cheap old parts that I put together, and with some help of course, so I shouldn't take all the credit for that, but yeah, and this I bought somewhere, and yeah, this is the thing that goes behind the tail, and here are what I call the dragging lines, so we will come back to them. And yeah, here we have the handle that's put together with the dragging line. And yeah, and it goes forward here to the bridle. And this is a bitless bridle, so we can start with that. The reason why I'm using a bitless bridle is because when I fall, this one's, the handles will be on the ground going around, and if they snatch to something and pull, then if you have a bit in the horse mouth, that can make a big injury. So a little bit more safe to have a bitless bridle, and it works good. I mean, I have a good feeling in the hand when I'm doing my skijoring, so I'm not, I don't want to, it works good. I just want to clarify that. And here I have my other handle that I took loose, so you can have a little bit more look at this one, because this is actually the big invention here that I have thought out and made, put together myself. And it's actually a rein, I think pony. And it goes, from here, and I have a little bit fast clip there, so it goes a little bit faster when I put it together. And it goes here. This is a metal bar here inside the tape. I don't want to take it out because, you need to use a lot of tape here. And I have the rein going on the back side of it. So it's a little bit more. It's not 90 degrees. It's a little bit. It's 100 degrees. I think I made it in. So 100 degrees, and a little bit longer here. I think it's about 25 centimeters, and I think 15 or something like that. So almost 10 centimeters more on the over part. So this is how I hold it, like that. And then I have here, I think this is just a Grumman for pony. Why they have Grumman for ponies, I don't know, but it works good for me here. So it makes a good size for that one. So this is the special part you can get. And the harness stuff, you know, if you have people that are into horse driving, they will understand this and probably can help you put together something. This one is a little bit unique. So I hope you have had a good look here how it's put together. Then it's, you know, it's always a lot of blah blah blah. It's messy, I know. I think that every time. So, but yeah, I hope you have seen it a little bit more up close, and some of your question marks are a little bit more straight. The second questions that I mostly get is what type of skates or rollerblades or inlines are you using? Because I'm going sometimes in the arena or I'm outside and on different grounds. So I have a off-road type of inlines that I use that are a little bit more. They are over here actually. So you can have a look here. What's special about them is they are a little bit bigger, especially the wheels, and they are also a little bit special because they are air wheels, or it's air inside. It's not all rubber all through. You can see you put in the air here. Okay. They are dirty. They shouldn't be, but life is life, and so you should keep them clean and have them a little bit oiled up and so on. But I'm not very good at it, and they work well even if you don't do it. But I think they have a little bit more lifespan if you treat them well, and also they are quite expensive. I think a little bit more than 5,000 Swedish crowns. I don't know how much that is in dollars or euros, but it's quite expensive. But they're quite good. Not very thick wheels, but they go through. You can go quite good with them. And this is especially big ones because I have pretty big feet, so they are a little bit. And you can get them also with only 2 wheels. I think 3 wheels are quite good because then you stay a little bit. They don't dig down too much in the ground. And I also, in an earlier video actually, I made a little bit with bigger wheels. So these ones, if we compare, yes, they are quite large, and they are a little bit wider. That was what I actually wanted. Maybe I didn't need the biggest size, but I wanted to have the wider wheels, and this one's what I found that works good. Or works good, but they work. And I needed to make this one, so I take this off and I put this one instead. So they are a little bit clumsy. Maybe I will modify them a little bit in the future. Cut out a little bit so they get a little bit more not so heavy. And so that's the skates. And these ones, I don't remember what they're called. Power slides. This brand is called. I think there are many different brands. So just Google off-road inlines, and I guess you will find the pair. Yeah, and we can't make this video without the star herself, Katitzi. Yes, we're having a lovely day here with sun, and no wind and so on. So she has having a good time. Yes. So we are a little bit here in the shade, so I hope you can see us. But yeah, I want to, I mean, those two are the most common questions, but I want to talk about some other stuff as well. So I hope you stay with us, because most, you know, sometimes it gets you know, you think this is a American miniature horse, but it's not. She is a Shetland pony, or a mini Shetland pony, or Shetland, what you prefer. Yeah, so we just, you know, made that out. And also a big shout out to Katitzi, because if I had had another horse, I'm not sure that we had been able to do what we have done so far, because she is absolutely, you know, a brilliant horse. She is so, yeah, now she looks a little bit annoyed, but yeah, oh, there's better. Oh. Yeah, she has such a good mentality, or you know, she's just great, and she thinks it's fun. That's very important, because the things we do, I mean, I couldn't do it if she didn't want to. So she enjoys doing the stuff. Mostly she enjoys eating though, but when we exercise, you know, she can eat a little bit more, so I think it's a win-win on that part. And also, if we can say it like this, I mean, many things that I've done with Katitzi here the few years we've been showing off on the internet. You know, most part I need to figure out by myself, because you know, nobody has done it before. But at the same time, I took a lot of help. So you all know that, you know, I didn't just do it by myself. I mean, of course, you know, that I have many people around me, and as well have been working with horses mostly my whole life. It helps, but just so you know, I got a lot of help, especially when we started to break her in with horse driving and carriage. I had a groom, Therese Kurtzon, shout out to Therese, who helped me a lot with that, because I'm not horse driving. I'm a little bit novice on that. So more people have helped me, and you know, so I've not done it by my own, and I think that's a good thing, because most often I get the comments like, "Oh, we should try this, we should do this," and then yeah, do it. But my tip is take some help. If you don't have that experience with horse driving, you need it. Okay, so then you need to find it somewhere else. Katitzi. And also, you really need to be a good, you know, skater. You can't, you know, I all my, you know, as soon as I could walk, or even before, I stood on ice skates. I played hockey when I was a child. You know, all the summer we went on inline skating and skiing and all types of stuff. So I've done it a lot. So I have quite good balance. Maybe not as good as when I was 13, but I'm pretty good on the skates, and that's very important, because that's the number one safety when I go with her. Because my nightmare, or my big fear, is that one day, you know, an accident, that I go into her or I roll into her. You know, that's the main thing I'm always trying to stay away from. So, and I can only do that by the skills on the skates. You know, because I mean, she's a great horse, but she's still a horse, and they are a little bit unpredictable sometimes. And yeah, so that's also a tip. You know, if you're not good at skates, then you need to train, and train a lot. And when you think you are good, you need to be a little bit better. No, I don't know, but that's my feeling, that you know, if you have a hard time standing on the skates, it will be much more difficult to having a horse in front of you and steering that and keeping everything else on at the same time having focused and try to focus to, you know, just your own balance. That will be probably pretty hard. What do you think, Katitzi? Nah. Yeah, so here it's starting to, you know, summer started to end, and I still hope that we will be able to make a small video on the grass by skijoring. But we have had so much rain this summer, and the ground over there, it's so muddy. Yeah, I can go and have a check how it looks. So here we have the cross-country course, and feels quite good. You know, the ground is quite good. We had so much rain, so it's been just standing in water, but now it starts to feel quite as it should. But yeah, I would love, because I hadn't had time this summer to record when we're out here going with the skates. I mean, it's the most fun when the ground is good, because otherwise it gets a little bit hard on the skates, and also for Katitzi it gets a little bit, you know, it's a lot of her to drag me when when the ground isn't really perfect. So, but now it seems that it's totally the right way. So yeah, hopefully I will put up, and what I want to do is a little bit same as I did in the arena, put up a little bit small jumps that are mini cross-country jumps, and also go a little bit on the hills here. And yeah, the water will be hard with the skates, but a little bit, just, you know, a little bit gymkhana almost here. But yeah, and hopefully I can get someone to record it, because I want to show you guys. Yeah, but I guess that was all for this time. And if you've gotten this far, thank you very much for watching. If you have friends that you think will enjoy this video, please share it with them. And yeah, until I see you next time, stay horsey. Bye.